As we celebrate the 50th anniversary of the Georgia College Honors Program, we do so by commemorating the past and looking to the future. The impact that 50 years of honors programming has had on Georgia College students has proven foundational to their personal growth and their professional success. Being active in the honors programming has propelled many students into leadership positions in business, government, education, and other nonprofit sectors across the state and beyond. So as we continue to seek student success and pursue national preeminence, it's only fitting that we elevate our honors programming through the establishment of a new honors college. This new college will be housed in the Umber White House, and we are grateful that it will be led by Dr. Brian Newsom, who will serve as its inaugural dean. We're currently living through a period of unprecedented change, which is why this celebration of our honors program could not have come at a better time. As the world changes rapidly and the labor market becomes ever more fluid, the ability to remain adaptive, flexible, and think creatively will assume greater importance. This is why we at Georgia College have placed all of our students on a journey to success that we call GC Journeys. The Honors College Initiative and the funds provided by Dr. Ken Saladin will elevate our Honors College programming, allowing more honors students to be prepared by their individual GC journey, and will elevate the institution as a whole. We're preparing the next generation of leaders to make a difference in their chosen profession and in their communities. This investment will contribute to our continued quest for a national scholarship awards. And who knows, maybe even in the future, Georgia College will have a Rhodes Scholar. During this virtual celebration, you will hear from former honors programs directors, previous academic leaders, and others. We're in debt to so many for their extraordinary contributions and visionary leadership over the last decades. These individuals have made it possible to provide an exemplary honors education experience for Georgia College. You will also hear remarks from Dr. Brian Newsom, our inaugural Honors College Dean, and our Honors College Assistant Director, Anna Whiteside. But first, it's my privilege to direct your attention to our Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dr. Kostas Spiro. Thank you all so much for attending this truly historic occasion, and may the next 50 years of Honors College be every bit as impactful, resilient, and innovative as the last 50 years.
Thank you for this opportunity to speak today on the historic 50th anniversary of our distinguished honors program, as well as the formal inauguration of the Honors College, which will have a transformative impact on student learning and our institutional ongoing journey towards academic excellence. Many thanks also to Dr. Ken Saladin, whose generous contribution will help propel the new college forward into heights of distinction. As part of the transition to Honors College, we now have a wonderful campus location with faculty and staff offices, updated instructional technology, study rooms, a seminar room, a student lounge area, and a dedicated hub for book discussions and other academic activities. Dr. Brian Newsom, our new Honors College Dean, who arrived on July 1st, has already begun to bring various programmatic endeavors into fruition. As we launch the work of the college, its advancement will prove significant, since it will attract scholars to Georgia College, bring the best and brightest students, and invite university community to engage in conversations about the latest issues. By strengthening both faculty and student recruitment efforts, the Honors College will be central to our pursuit of academic distinction. Let me conclude by expressing my debt of gratitude to those who ably led the honors program at the university during the last 5 decades. Dr. John Sallstrom, Dr. Doris Moody, and Dr. Steve Elliott Gower and our Honors College Assistant Director, Anna Whiteside, who along with the many faculty have worked so very hard to make the honors program such a success. Their contributions over the years have served our students well and brought us to this exciting time. As we look into the future, it is with that same commitment that the Honors College leadership and faculty will develop new curricular opportunities that will challenge current and incoming students, formulate experiential learning opportunities, mentor our students, and cultivate their intellectual interests for many years to come. Thank you again for attending this event as we begin to chart the future of the Honors College.
Georgia College's honors program was founded by Dr. John Sallstrom in 1970. So this is the year 2020 where we are celebrating our 50th anniversary. It started out with just a handful of students.
Most of what was going on in honors at that time was seminars that were wonderful, but Dr. John Sallstrom was the director of honors then, among many other chores that he had to do, and he had no budget.
Particularly, I admired John Sallstrom a lot for being aware of the hard work that he put into getting this program started when there was no budget and not even a terribly receptive attitude toward the whole idea of an honors program.
There were several reasons why faculty were reluctant to get involved. One that I heard most often was, well, if you take all the good students out of the classes, then you're only going to have mediocre students in all the classes. He was very persistent, very determined and dedicated to getting this program off the ground and making the success of it that it became. The argument we heard sometimes, even from people in the Regents office, well, the good students take care of themselves. We don't really need to do anything special for them. And yes, they can take care of themselves, but if you give them some encouragement, they can do that even better. And they're the ones that are going to make a name for themselves and for the school.
He and Dr. Hemphill decided that we needed to further develop the honors program, and that we needed somebody that was full-time and a line item budget in the university for honors.
Well, one of the things that I think Doris Moody did was to add more of a social dimension to the program. With Dr. Sallstrom, we had these wonderful seminars. Doris, for example, would have a dance or a party, or we'd have meetings out at, it used to be at Lake Laurel. They have a lodge out at Lake Laurel.
And I knew that what I could do for the honors program was to involve the most outstanding faculty and work with them to develop courses and colloquia and that sort of thing.
I feel that my service under her directorship deepened our friendship, sharing our mentoring interests in these students, and I remain friends with both of them many years later. I have breakfast with them once every month or two, and we talk a lot about the honors program and where we foresee it going from here.
And then they took me on a sort of tour of campus, an informal walking tour of campus, and I was just so impressed with the two of them and the campus. I think it must have been a beautiful day in the spring it was, and I just had a sense almost immediately that this is the place that I wanted to be. Another part of the selection process that I remember very well was meeting with the students of Eta Sigma Alpha and other honors students in the basement of Bell Hall. And there must have been, I would say, at least 20 students there. And I was so impressed, well, number one, that they were there, and that they were so committed to this program. And I felt a very sort of palpable sense of energy and excitement in the room. And that was a huge selling point for me.
After we received the mission to be the public liberal arts college of Georgia, which the honors program sort of provided a template for, and I really do think it did. A lot of the things the honors program pioneered were ideas for how to invest the college with the new mission in a curricular sense.
One thing that we want to do at a university like Georgia College is to give students that kind of interdisciplinary, broad view of things, to train the mind in such a way that they can see things from multiple perspectives, see the interface, the interactions and the mutual impact between one domain of thought and another. And I certainly feel the honors program provides that.
This year, 2020, marks an important milestone in more than one respect. Not only is it the 50th anniversary of the honors community at Georgia College, it is also the first year of the Honors College. I have the privilege of serving as the inaugural dean, and we are embarking on a dynamic journey. Our new home, the Humber White House, features faculty and staff offices, a seminar room, study spaces, and a student lounge. New resources, a $1 million gift from Dr. Ken Saladin, will allow us to enrich honors education in so many ways. Scholarships, team building programs for incoming students, new course offerings, and enhanced support for transformative experiences, including student research, internships, community-based learning, and study abroad. We also have a new name, the John E. Sallstrom Honors College. I am so pleased that Dr. Saladin has chosen to honor Dr. Sallstrom, the founding director, in this manner. The seminar room in the Humber White House will be named in honor of Dr. Doris Moody, the second director of the program. Dr. Moody, in turn, has contributed to the matching scholarship campaign to name a new scholarship for a student in political science or theater in honor of Dr. Steve Elliott Gower, the third director of the program. We are also developing a Saladin Scholars Program named in Dr. Saladin's honor. Each year, we will use a competitive process to designate these scholars, who will receive additional support to facilitate transformative experiences that will prepare them for graduate school or for national scholarship applications. With our new home, the new programming made possible by Dr. Saladin's gift, and our new name, and as a peer of the other colleges at the institution, the John E. Sallstrom Honors College is positioned to compete ever more effectively in an ever tighter marketplace for the most talented students in the state, the region, the nation, and even the world, thereby elevating the profile of Georgia College and contributing to the ambitious path to preeminence on which President Dorman has set us. The milestones this year are truly exceptional. I am humbled to have the opportunity to open the next chapter in the long history of honors at Georgia College, to follow in the wake of such outstanding leaders who have laid such a solid foundation for the new Honors College. The next 50 years look bright indeed.
In 2015, I came to Georgia College to be the assistant director of what was then the honors program, as well as the coordinator of our newly created National Scholarships Office. We had had students competing for and winning nationally competitive scholarships in the past, but we didn't have a dedicated office to that purpose. Dr. Stephen Elliott Gower, who was the honors director at the time, and President Dorman and Provost Brown realized that in order to really help our students apply for these awards, we needed to have someone who was giving them really good guidance, and that was where I came in. Since our office has been around, we have had our first Marshall Scholar. We've also had our first Boren Scholars. In addition to that, we've been able to dramatically increase the number of our students who are competing for and also receiving Fulbright scholarships. Some of the things that I've really noticed have helped our students compete for these awards have been the transformative experiences that they've been able to do during their time at Georgia College. Whether that was interning with the Department of Commerce in Croatia, or traveling to the Czech Republic to perform with the jazz band, or spending a semester studying and interning in Washington, D.C., these experiences have helped our students go on to compete for and receive many of these national awards. What is really impactful about Dr. Saladin's gift is that will help more of our students who have not otherwise had access to those opportunities be able to pursue them. This then means that they will be able to compete for the sorts of nationally competitive awards that will position them to be the kind of global leaders that make positive change.